Alright guys, welcome back to more PES 6. This is the final Champions League group stage game tonight. It is against Valencia. Last time we played them, didn't end so well for us. So tonight, hopefully, yet again, that word again for like the millionth time, we'll get something decent out of this one. I believe if we beat them by 2 goals, we go ahead of them to top the group. So that is what we're going to try and aim for tonight. We've put a decent team out. Maybe some changes in there, but yeah, we've got Saviola and Mutu up front. The classic partnership from season, well, last season, bit of season 3 there. But yeah, it looks like they got Via up front, which isn't good. But hopefully it's going to be a different story tonight. We've got Was in the midfield because he's on a pretty good form. I've got Walcott in there tonight on the left side of midfield because we played Vicente last time and he was actually pretty good, but like I say, it didn't work out. But yeah, Obina is actually going to play this one, but he's going to be on the right side of the midfield tonight. So yeah, something a little bit different. And yeah, Company at the back with, I think, Piccolo and who was it? Oh, this is pretty dangerous. Oh, I don't even know what we're doing here. And it's Cruel. Oh, that was tricky. That's not a good omen for the rest of the game, that one, for sure. And it's not good, and Cruel gets to it. What is going on there? Wow, Vandenborg is at the back as well. He's going to replace Skater because this is a game that really doesn't mean that much. But like I said, we're going to go for it anyway, kind of thing. So maybe some slight changes in there, but yeah. It could have been worse, guys. It could have been worse. Oh, and Was was running in there. So that's a bit unfortunate, but yeah, who else is in there? So yeah, Was is AMF. We've got Pedretti and I think Mafio in the DMF areas. And yeah, Cruel obviously in goal, as we might as well. And this is an excellent ball to Mutu. Mutu! Oh, doesn't get it. Oh well. Could have been worse. Whipped into the box. Doesn't pick out Saviola. Joaquin gets it away. Up front. Here's Mafio, out to Company. Here is Obina. Here's Was, and that's taken away by Machena. Here's Baraja. Giving away the free kick there. Here's Edu. Here's Obina. This is actually a pretty good ball out to Saviola, if he can get past this man. Which he kind of does. Here's Obina, whips it into the box, but it's not going to pick out Mutu because the man was in front of him. Here's Iniesta, taken away by Mafio, but gives away a foul. Mutu, here's Pedretti, of course, like Metzelder, cup tied, and Ben Arfa cup tied and whatnot tonight. So yeah, here's Mutu, here's Piccolo, he's quite far up the field, here's Walcott, it is still Walcott, it's Mutu, I don't know what he's going to do. Oh, he's giving it straight away to the wrong man. Here's Edu, they're going to slightly go back here, here's Miguel. And that pass has gone through to Joaquin on the wing here. And Vandenborg will try and chase it down. And he is going to get the cross in, but it's dealt with. Here's Walcott, who almost picks Mutu out. Quite well, he did, but he lost it straight away. Here's Edu. It's David Villa. He's only got Piccolo in front of him. Company's having to get back. And it's a ball into the box, but it's not to really anybody. Morientes gets there. He was pretty dangerous in the last one, Morientes, so we've got to watch out for that. Headed back out there by Fink Vandenborg. Here is Was. It's Walcott. And it's Was again, and it's Pedretti, and he finds Saviola. Saviola's going to try and make a run here. It's pretty good for Saviola to make it 1-0. Better, much better from us. Could you call that one a counter? Maybe slightly you could. Maybe slightly. much more like it from us. And I did say, you know what, I really wanted to play Urbina in the last time we played Valencia. Kind of glad that I did. Kind of glad, but yeah, there you go. And we're off again. 1-0. Still needing another goal because I think Valencia are still higher than us in the table. Well, it should be anyway, so yeah. So here's Mafio. Here's Urbina. Skips past him. Urbina's pace is like, it's like nearly coming off the scale. You know, when you view the stats, and it has like the little diagram to say how good the stats are. Like his speed is beyond everything in his stats, which is amazing. Very dangerous though, Morientes, in that first game though. I think did he score twice? I remember him getting a header. But yeah, we did concede 3 that night, so... Oh, that's headed up front. Oh, it didn't pick out Walcott, that, unfortunately. Here's Miguel. To Morientes. Here's David Villa. And Company and Piccolo have got to stop him. He puts in Morientes, who tries to run past. Gets the save away. It's over the bar. And that's pretty lucky. Krul getting a bit of experience tonight. Decided to might as well give Carini a bit of a rest. May as well. And that's not a good ball, that. Here's Morientes again. Tries to put a through ball in for David Villa, but again, we're lucky enough. And that should be the first half over with here, if I'm not mistaken. Or just about. And it's Urbina. It's Urbina! Oh, never mind. Canizares didn't get hold of it right, really, Urbina, with that shot. But there you go. That's 1-0 at half time. That's good. And let's try and keep it up. Well, we've had 3 shots and all 3 of them have been on target so far, so that ain't too bad. So let's try and keep that one up. And yeah, don't forget, guys, we'll get to see who we are playing in the next round of the Champions League at the end of this episode, so that's always an exciting one. And here's Mutu, and Mutu's brought down and the free kick is given there. And Bazagli, but I've probably butchered that, but he's been booked. And Mutu is looking at this. He is looking at this. You know, I'm kind of tempted to go this way. It wasn't far off, you know. Oh, it was actually maybe a little bit further than I thought, but yeah. Oh well. The free kicks on this game are very inconsistent as it is, even on PES 5 and whatnot, so it's almost rare that you actually get one, but yeah, I figured, you know what, let's just go for the far post rather than the near one there, because we never get it over the wall anywhere. Might catch him out, perhaps. Here's Mutu. Here's Saviola, but he won't receive the pass there. It's back with Marchena. Here's Del Horno. It's Villa. Out to Edu. To Morientes, who's probably going to go for the shot, but Krul's in the right position. Booted up. And that's picked out Villa, has it? No, it hasn't, because here's Piccolo. Deals with it calmly. And here is Saviola, who's going to skip past that man. Oh, he's done well. It's Saviola. It's Mutu. Oh, it's still going. It's... Oh, how has nothing come of that? Unbelievable. Here's Mafio. Here's Company, for some reason, who's actually making a darting run forward. Which is a bit strange to see. And here is Mafio. Oh, Canizares gets there. Feels like Mafio's pace has increased just lately. It really does feel like that. He has played really well. I tell you what, that this has been a very difficult group for us, though. I'll tell you that much, because there's been times where, you know what? I think any of the games really, apart from I think that Dortmund one the other week, have been particularly easy. Honestly, I think everyone has been quite a bit of a struggle, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, we haven't like scored lots and lots of goals like we do sort of like in the league and whatnot. So I've actually enjoyed the challenge of Europe so far, but when it gets to the knockout phase, that's when it's going to get a little bit more tricky. So I'm just hoping we can get a good draw. The thing is, though, when you look at the pre-season that we had at the start of the season, that's a good ball out to Walcott. It's there's nobody there for that. We did really well. I don't even think we lost a single match there. So, you know, here's Saviola. That's taken away from him. Here's Del Horno, deals with that. Let's back up the field. Here's Urbina. And here's Edu. Oh, cut out there. Here's Wass. Here's Pedretti. It's Walcott. Ooh. Cannizara's had to deal with it. Oh, there's been a booking for Iniesta there. Referees held him up about it, which happened a little earlier. They've brought on Doyle for Miguel, so like I think it's Kevin Doyle there as well. Oh, the header denied by Canizares for 2-0. I'm going to use up a couple of subs there. Urbina's played a good game, so he's going to come off for Chu Young. And Aguero on for Saviola. Was going to bring Dos Santos on because he was on red form, but last second decided not to. So yeah, here's Aguero. I couldn't really pick out Mutu there. Here's Wass though. Here's Walcott, who's still got the ball. Still here with Wass. And it's Mafio, and it's Wass again, who gets past that man. And it's still Wass, and it's still Wass. Oh, no, that is so good. Really great work from Wass to keep hold of the ball there. But, oh, he had support from Mutu and Aguero in the middle. Maybe could have passed it, but yeah. Well, the final change is going to be Walcott for Vicente. I'm going to bring Vicente on just for the last sort of like couple of minutes here or whatever, but yeah. And is that... No, that's not with us. Oh, well. Here's Joaquin. He is going to go wide here. Oh, committed there, and he's got past. Vandenborg deals with that. But the ball is still going to come in. And it's back out again. It's Baraja. It's Angulo. And he goes for it, and Krul picks it up, which is nice. And it's out to Walcott now, who finds Mafio. Mafio finds Chu Young. And that's straight past him. It's Aguero. Aguero! Oh no, it's unbelievable. That was to top the group, that. Oh, it's unbelievable. We're not going to get the top of the group. But we have played, but you know, it doesn't matter. But overall, we have played better. And we've actually beaten Valencia there this time round. So it's fair to say we've improved since the last game. Nobody really stood out, though, to be honest. I mean, they did have quite a lot of the ball. They had some good chances, Valencia here and there. So, yeah, I'm happy with that performance. And Urbina was the man of the match, and he got a 6.5. So, yeah. Saviola actually scored the goal, and he didn't get it. So that tells you something maybe there, but yeah, well done to Urbina, I suppose. But yeah, that is it for this match. Champions League group is over. We ended up on 13 points along with Valencia. So here is the Champions League final fixtures right here, guys. Juventus have lost to Chelsea in Group A there, 3-1 at home. Barcelona have also lost to Manchester United there. That is interesting. I think that might actually send United through. We'll check in a moment. They've lost 1-0. Borussia Dortmund did beat Bayer Leverkusen in our group, so they'll go third now. Inter Milan have beaten AS Roma there. And Schalke have lost at home to AC Milan. So I don't even know what's going on in Group C there with that, because it was really close in that group. PSV, unfortunately, have drawn to Villarreal. Let's check them groups. So in Group A, guys, Manchester United, before the last game, were sitting third. And they've gone through now. Juventus, I think Barcelona were top and Juventus were second, weren't they? So yeah, it will have been. And Manchester United have gotten through. Juventus are out and Barcelona moved to second. United have sniped first there right on the last day. That is incredible. They've sniped it by 1 goal scored as well. So that was a pretty interesting group there. So United and Barcelona through. Juventus, Chelsea into UEFA Cup. Our group here, if we'd have scored, that would have brought our goal difference up to 4. Valencia's would have moved down to 4 as well, but we would have had 9 goals scored to their 8, so that 1 goal would have taken us to top. But oh well, we slightly miss out on it. Bayer Leverkusen finish bottom there with Dortmund. So Reading, Valencia. Group C, Schalke still go through by 1 goal scored. The AC Milan really had to. AC Milan had to get another goal against Schalke to have gotten through there, because that would have put their goal difference up to 1. Schalke's would have come down to 0, and that would have been enough. So Schalke, despite losing that game 2-1, have hung on. AS Roma are bottom. Inter go through, so we got Inter and Schalke there. And in Group D, we got Real Madrid and Bayern. If PSV did win that game, they would have gone to 9 points and knocked Bayern out. So Bayern were pretty lucky there that PSV drew on the night. So yeah, we got Real Madrid, Bayern, Inter, Schalke, Valencia, Reading, Manchester United, Barcelona. Let's see who we got. So the draw has been made for the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and we've got Manchester United, an all-English tie, guys, in the quarterfinals. How about that? We're away at Old Trafford first, and then we're going to be at home in the second leg. Really would have preferred. Well, saying that, I mean, you look at all those teams and you think, I don't want any of them really, but So if we'd have topped the group, we probably would have got Barca there. More than likely, anyway. I mean, I think it's just random anyway with this game, but But yeah, anyway, that aside, Inter are playing Bayern Munich, Valencia and Barca, and Real Madrid, Schalke. I would have preferred Schalke, honestly, and then maybe Inter possibly. I don't know. I mean, a lot of these teams we played in pre-season and we beat anyway, so But then again, we know how to beat Manchester United. You know what I mean? So it'll be quite an interesting one that when it comes round. Anyway, guys, we are back to the league in the next episode. Liverpool are taking on Aston Villa to kick us off with. Chelsea are at Blackburn. Blackburn not doing too bad just lately. Spurs are at home to Everton. Manchester City desperately need some points against Bolton, who are doing pretty well this season. West Ham are away at Arsenal. That will be an interesting game. Wigan are at home to Fulham. They're not too far apart at the bottom of the table. Fulham will want to try and keep it up, but Wigan desperately need 3 points. Middlesbrough are at home to Manchester United, and we're at home to Newcastle, who we beat 6-0 away earlier in the season. Newcastle bottom of the league and struggling, so hopefully we can keep up our good form just recently and maybe produce the same sort of result. Hopefully. There it is again. Please do comment, subscribe and share as always. We've got United in Europe, and we'll move on to the next league game next time at home to Newcastle. Take care.